Alright, it is playoff time and the Blue Jays march to October. So let's see how this goes. Facing off against the 90-win Astros here in the American League Division Series. And Manoah's on the mound. He's been throwing a gem here in this one. 7 strikeouts over 6 of the third, 4 hits against, no runs allowed and no walks. But Bregman is on first.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Game 1 of the American League Division Series. It's the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Number 10. Gurriel in the box now. Takes a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Kicks and fires. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
And they've got 2 on and 1 out now.
1 away.
Really nice job, the 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Diaz now. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in. That's out number 2. So first and second with 2 outs. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings and misses. And 1-1. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that is that.
Oh, there were 2 outs? I thought it was 1. Oh well, I must have read that wrong. I don't know.
And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. For the Jays. The third baseman. Ball 1, no strikes. Well, the Blue Jays have seemed to go all in on players with MLB dads. What about those?
Or maybe I wasn't paying attention to that.
They are not
second out, I don't know.
Being in an intense game, 40,000, 50,000 people screaming.
Swing and a drive! Deep left field, and the Blue Jays are on the board.
Matt Chapman bops one out of here, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball there. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
At the plate, Alejandro Kirk. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Now a screamer into the outfield. He can't get there, and that should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Here's a speed threat, Jazz Chisholm. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Left-hand batter waits. It's a win. Kirk at second with nobody out. And the pitch. Stays alive. The pitch. This one ripped.
And that is foul.
Runner leads away at second. That's inside. Runner at second, nobody out. Out towards left center. McCormick on the move. Snags it on the run. And there's one away. So up next for Toronto, Danny Jansen. And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. At the belt and fires. Way out front for strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And at second. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2.
But Kirk advances to third on that.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Springer swings, belts one. Out to left.
And that is gone.
George Springer takes it deep. If they throw a pair on the board, it's 3-0. See, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Bobichette getting ready to hit.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
The next pitch is popped up. Altuve slings to first. And Bichette is retired. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. We're at the top of the 8th. And the batter now, Corey Lee. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Mason. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. That's in there. Strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
A foul ball, he stays alive. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 1 out now.
But they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. If you strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And first offering is fouled off. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats, try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets in the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a miss. And a strike 2. Lefty continues to work with the closer getting loose to the bullpen. To the right side.
And we go to the bottom of the 8th. 3 up, 3 down for Mesa.
It's a 1-2-3 inning. And now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Stanton. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. And the pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back there.
Go!
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard somewhere.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a
Gosh, should have held back.
on strikes for the third straight at bat. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield.
Number 15, Whit Merrifield.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. And no one can get there. It falls in. And he beats it. He's safe.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Chapman swings through one there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Merrifield over at second, one down.
Go to Chapman.
Gets out of the way.
See how the catcher won?
High one on 100 miles an hour.
Tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
It's a 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Not into.
Oh, infield single for Chapman. Merrifield's going to go to third.
As far as you have to go.
Okay.
No question.
I don't know why it's not letting me pinch it right away.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Gabriel Moreno. One out, runners at the corners for him.
Gabriel.
Swings and blasts one.
Perfect, perfect. Off the wall. One run comes home. And there's no throw to the plate. 2-run double for Moreno.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and most jobs are putting that one around.
Pitching change here, Christian Hollywood. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so they'll try to keep it where it is. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm. The first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Well struck, right field. That one back there.
Gone! It's 8-0.
They boost their lead. It's 8-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boone. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip.
Stepping in, Danny Jansen. Now the 0-1. Foul ball. Swings and misses 2 away.
Wow, just great bites, that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
On the ground. Stakes for a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
The corner makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Staying in the game on defense, Whit Merrifield. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen, and he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is. Alvarez takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Righty to the plate. 3 down on strikes. 1 out. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Next offering misses. 0-2.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He can make you pay.
Right-hander kicks deals. A little out front there as he swings through it. Right through there, got it. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's a pair of runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge if you change the ball game.
Here comes the pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. So the Toronto Blue Jays have jumped out to a 1-0 lead in this division series.
Yeah, and that carries a lot of weight in a 5-game series, Boog. It's huge to get an advantage right away.
Yep, a Game 2 victory will have them 1 step away from the LCS.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, on the other side, losing Game 1 can really sharpen that focus, man. Those guys know that they've got very little room for error at this point.
All right. So 1-0 in the ALDS. And they're going to start us off in the 6th inning. Well, we will deal with that next episode.